Okay guys, we're back today with a quick tour and overview of the all-new 2018 Ford Ecosport SE. Now the SE model is probably going to be the one that's sold the most, so this will be a good representation of a fair majority of the market that's looking at these. So anyways, coming to the front, you have projector beam halogen headlights with your halogen fog lights right there, and as you could see just a second ago, there's an LED strip right here, so it looks really nice. I would almost say it looks like a shrunken down Edge. It does ride on the same platform as the Fiesta. Obviously, it's so small, but I like it. I don't really see anything I dislike about it so far, though I haven't driven one yet. So anyways, coming down to the wheels, these are riding on 16-inch alloy wheels. They are on Bridgestone Ecopia tires. This one is in your shadow black as well. So checking out the window sticker, this particular one is $25,400. There's no options on this SE right here. So you do have a moonroof, so I want to say that comes standard. So this is a 2-liter 4-wheel drive powertrain, and just your basic run-of-the-mill right here. You can get a front-wheel drive 1-liter EcoBoost, but I would stick with the 2-liter Duratec. That's been a pretty tried-and-true motor for Ford over the past 10 years. But anyways, this is the dealership that does all the pinstripes and everything, which I think it looks good. I don't hate pinstripes, but this particular one looks like it came off, so that'll have to be redone at some point. And again, coming to the rear, it looks really nice. Again, I can't really see anything I dislike about it right now. Have a nice antenna right there, and I want to say you can probably screw another antenna in there, so I thought that was a shark fin, but it's not. And coming to the back, you have your 4-wheel drive badging right there. It's actually all-wheel drive, but yeah, we'll open up the trunk right here. It does open sideways, which I think is pretty cool. You have a strut down there as well, and once you have it open, you have a pretty low load-in height. You have a nice cargo cover right here. It's literally a foot long, but you do have a nice amount of room, especially for the size of SUV this is. And down there, I want to say you have a fix-a-flat kit, of course, because you couldn't really fit a tire back here. But you also do have fold-up headrest right there. And on the base model, at least on their online builder, you could add a full-size spare to this back. So I think that would look pretty cool as well. I think they all have that in Europe. Don't quote me on that. Coming to the back seat right here. Again, it's a smaller SUV. It's not really meant for a family or anything, but coming back here, I haven't even adjusted the front seat. So it looks like there's plenty of room up there. And again, I'm 6'1", and I'm really comfortable right now. I do need to fold this headrest up. It's in my back. But you have an armrest right here as well. And I could say I could probably last back here on a good distance road trip. I have really good thigh support. That is something I was not expecting for this. And even the door panels, it's something you would expect out of a Ford Fiesta, so don't get too excited as you're only paying $25,000 for this. You do have some cloth right there, but everything else is pretty much all hard touch, scratchy plastic. Again, I'm not one to bitch about stuff like that, but yeah, nice little door handles there. And yeah, but it looks like you have a pocket right here, and then also another pocket, so that's pretty cool. And you also have another pocket right there as well, and some storage down here. So one thing I did note is that I'm 6'1", there's a moonroof. My head is actually hitting the ceiling, so if there were no moonroof, I would probably be comfortable back here, but I just realized that my head is actually on this, so that right there might get a little annoying after a while, but that's all right. Again, it's not made for tall people. Heavy hook right here, and the passenger is the only one that receives a damped handle. Blind spot mirror right there with your built-in turn signal. This is a car I could easily see myself in one day. Obviously not buying it new. But anyways, stepping on in, you have a full power driver's seat with your manual lumbar right there. The cloth is nice. It is a little hard and scratchy, but I can see it lasting, being a durable cloth. So once you're in it, I was playing with it before I started the video, and I made the seat comfortable to where I wanted it. And it's really comfortable. I could easily see myself on probably a longer road trip driving this thing. It's just really comfortable overall. The driving position is really nice. This is a little thick right here. That's the only thing I don't care for. But you have these nice little windows that you can't exactly see out of. I mean, you can see out of that one over there, but nonetheless, that'd be kind of a pain in the ass to tint. So So front door materials is the same thing as the back. All hard touch up here, and then some more soft foamy cloth right here. And yeah, you also have some storage down there. We'll pop the hood while we're at it. I'd like to note, this is the same pattern type plastic we have going on all throughout the interior. So that's all right. You have automatic headlights with your fog lights right there, gauge dimming as well, and your gauge cluster. This is a really nice gauge cluster. I was really excited to see this. So yeah, especially for a small vehicle, you have the same wheel out of a Ford Focus. It's nice leather and it's bolstered. It feels good in the hands, and these stocks right here are also really nice feeling. So yeah, you have a 6-speed automatic, and you have your auto start stop technology, traction control right here, and USBs. Single zone climate control, it is automatic at least, heated seats, and they are cloth. So it's really nice as well. You have a lot of room down here, and you also have a console that does have 2 levels. So that's really cool to see that in a class of vehicle like this. It is kind of like a rubber. It's not exactly the nicest, but it is a console nonetheless. Hazards right there. E-brake, which is nice to see that they actually do have a real hand e-brake right here. I'm not exactly a fan of this boot. It's really cheap, but that's just little things I'm noticing here and there. Not too big of a deal. Dashboard is a soft touch material. It's more on the cheap side again. You have some tweeters over there and some storage right here. I want to say this is a mid-range tweeter. These are your mics for your Bluetooth, your moonroof controls, your interior lights. They are LED, so that's nice to see. Manual dimming rear view mirror. Coming down here, you'd have your console with your antenna right there. And you do have some nice storage as well. So you have a nice little tray right there, and some more storage up there for your books. And then somewhat of a handle or a phone holder for your passenger as well. So I'm a really big fan of this car. I think it's going to do quite well. They're starting to roll around in my area now. So you also do have a non-lit vanity mirror. That might change for the titanium. Actually, I do apologize. You have a manual light right there, so that's kind of a afterthought, but it is what it is. The headliner as well is your nice Ford material. They don't use cork board like the Chevy Trax, so that's pretty nice to see. To pop the hood, you just pull that little lever right there. It is not strut assisted, as you would not expect, but this is your 2-liter Duratec motor. It is naturally aspirated, and this is a motor that's been around for quite some time. So if you're in the market for one of these and worried about reliability, I wouldn't be. This motor will last you easily 100 to 200,000 miles, probably over 200,000 miles. Anyways, there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick little tour on the Ecosport. As usual, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to y'all later.